Greetings everyone, this is Domingo with you today. Hope you're doing fantastic, and what you are seeing here is Windows 11. Yes, I was able to get the update just yesterday apparently, because when I was trying to get the updates before, it said that I did not make the requirements. So the requirements being that you needed to have what's called TPM 2.0. So that's basically a secure boot method to allow for malware to not come into contact with your computer. So what you're seeing right now is definitely an insider build. I am part of the Windows Insider program. So this is what you're seeing here. This is the main menu. There's all my icons from the update that I've done. I got my programs and Android apps on here, and we're just going to explore it for a bit. I got a few minutes before I have to head to work, but we'll just explore a little bit. So this is the start button. The start button, as you can see, is completely into the center of the screen here and not traditionally to the left corner. So we're just going to press start and then see what it looks like. So this is the start button, and it shows most of the pinned apps and things that are saved onto here. So it shows shortcuts here, but then you can also click on this to find out all apps. So it shows all apps here, which has that sort of classic Windows feel to it, where you can see all your apps here and find which one that you want, which is really cool. So we got Netflix, we got OBS, Office, we got all the things that we have here, and I have all my programs here and apps that I've downloaded, so that's pretty normal. And then on this pinned menu here, it shows the programs that I've most used that are pinned on the screen, and then it says here to get started. So if you've had the update, you would just go here to get started, and then it would just pop up with the get started window, and then it will just allow you to just get started. So it'll just ask you to get started, and then what it'll do is it will allow you to go through OneDrive, and then you can also connect your Android phone, and it also promotes Microsoft Edge, which is obviously their proprietary browser, and then you can also use your Android phone from your PC and such and such and such, and then it says you're all set. So this is Windows 11. I've confirmed it, so we're just going to close that. And I got this nice little wavy wallpaper here with the blue in a bit, and there is my phone where it has all my messages refreshed and integrated. So yeah, definitely. And then it shows all my apps installed here, and then there's the File Explorer. You click on that folder down there, and then this is the File Explorer. It's a very familiar site here where it shows all your folders on the left and then big icons here, and then it'll also show your download section, your desktop session, all the desktop sessions here. Then you go to downloads, this is all the stuff that you downloaded, and then you go to this PC. So with this the update used up about 10-20 gigs of my hard drive, but I still have enough here because I have a 500 gig SSD, so I was able to get by with no problems. And with the SSD, I'm able to boot faster, and it's just a lot faster. So if you have a SATA hard drive, it might be a little slower, but if you have an SSD drive, which everybody does, then you'll be able to get by to booting up faster. So they also have a new Windows Store here, and they've also included Android apps. So you got apps like all the ones here, but the only catch is it's not through the Google Play Store, it's through the Amazon App Store. So the Amazon App Store only has about 500,000 apps, whereas Google Play Store has about 3 million. So the library of apps is pretty limited. So that is a bit of a pain, but more apps will come by and then things will go by. So they have TikTok here. So you can click on TikTok, and then you can just get TikTok and go from there. So they got these ones, the iTunes, Netflix, Xbox, all the other things here. And then you can also download some games from the Amazon App Store onto your computer as well. So that's kind of a neat feature where they allow you to integrate apps from there. And there's also notable PC games that you can get as well. So they have sales every few often. You can get that if you want. And then these are the games from the Amazon App Store. So there's games like, this is from the Microsoft section, Halo, Spartan Strike. You don't see that on the Amazon App Store, but then most of these you see on here. So if you're a gamer, you can see all the sales here. There's collections. You can see all of GameLoft's best games, definitely. So if you're a gamer and you like games, definitely go for that. And then you can also search for whatever you want here. And yeah, it's like a totally redesigned app store, so it's really nice. And then if you keep going back and back and back, that allows you to just explore the library of apps there. And here is some, we're just going to go into the menu settings here. So for the display settings, there was a bit of lag when that transition happened there, but that's just because some of my requirements are a little tough here, but they have HDR, scale, display resolution, multiple displays, and then the graphics, you can use your Intel chipset or the NVIDIA graphics chipset if you have one here. So there's like a desktop app, Microsoft Store app, and then let Windows decide, because I have an NVIDIA chipset installed on the computer here, so there should be no issues here. And then they also have a gaming option where you can go to game mode, optimize your PC, and then graphics, and then it goes into your custom options for graphics. So I have the Quake games here, and then Call of Duty, and all the OG games, and Star Wars Old Republic. So it kept all my settings, it kept everything, so it's just a nice looking aesthetic. I just like the look of it, and also the icons have changed here as well. So you can click down here, and then this like manages your power bar, your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, and accessibility. And then there's also sliders for the brightness and also for the volume. And then there's no little sound that plays when you turn up the volume here, but that's okay. I don't think that really matters. So that was just a quick review of Windows 11, and opening a program is pretty different here. So we're just going to quickly open up OBS Studio just to see what that's like. So I've never opened up programs unless I use my browser. So we're opening up OBS Studio here just to see what it looks like when you're using it in Windows 10. Okay, so just remind me later. So the windows are really rounded. As you can see on the sides, they're really rounded windows, or rounded edges on the windows. So that's definitely got a nice smooth feel to it. It's not like the pointy corners that you usually get. But yeah, so that's it for now. This was just a quick little run through of Windows 11, and I'm not going to go in depth right now, but this was just something that I had to share with everybody, just so that people know that you can get Windows 11 now if you have the requirements for it. So have a great day, and we'll see you next time for another video.